Welcome back everybody, back to the Bitcube server. I'm here and this time I'm not alone. I have a visitor at my water base. It's Killswitch. He is one of the admins on my server and he wanted to watch me basically learn about Redstone. So because this is episode 3, I promised that we are gonna take a look at making the shop in-game. So I have the redstone chest with me and some extra stuff to build. And let's go down to see what I did before, because I promised to show you guys what I did with the room. Well, as you can see here, I did not add the ladders yet to the departure area, but this is the space where we're gonna build the shop. And this is emerald based. I don't have emeralds with me at the moment, but I will get some later on behind the scenes. And of course, in the first episode, we built this departure system with minecarts. Well, arrival system with minecarts and a retrieval thingy thing. So let's get on with the shop. So first we're gonna place down our redstone chest and get some hoppers, which I can see that I have a little bit low on hoppers at the moment. So I need to make some more later on. But for now I'm gonna take a dispenser. And I need more hoppers for sure. But we are now going to take some redstone and repeaters we can also use, as well as other stuff. So I will get behind the scenes and make some extra hoppers. Be right Welcome back everybody to the Bitcube server again. We are continuing where we left off in a moment ago. I've made some extra hoppers and such, so with the help of Killswitch, I was a little bit quicker when continuing recording. Anyways, we are here and we want to make a shop. So we know that way are the rails, and that way is also rail behind this one. So what we're gonna do is make it into the ground. Because below this we have more than enough space. So let's create a small little hole here. And dig this all the way down to make sure that we have more than enough space. We can't just dig this all out, because later on it will be covered again and you will not see anything. So dig one more down. Make the area big enough so that you have more than enough space to walk around in. Otherwise you might get lost in your own redstone in this episode. Because we are gonna make an item filter and a item dispensing system that will drop the card for you instead of dispensing it. So there's an important difference between a dropper and a dispenser. First off is that you can see the front. A dropper always have a pointing down and a dispenser is always a circle. Next to the fact that if you put a minecart in a dropper, it drops it as an item. And if you put it in a dispenser, it places it down on the ground or on a rail. That's something worth noticing, because if you throw down a dispenser and let it trigger the minecart, then it will place down the minecart instead of giving it to the player. So that's something worth noticing. Anyways, let's start off with the filter. We just need a single filter because we need just to compare a single item. Well, we can dig a little bit down here, because there is some space left. But we need to look out, we do not touch the rail behind it. And let's see, let's make it against this wall. And let this be the input. And then simply aim it like here. And then destroy this one and aim it like that. And that hopper down up there we are gonna replace later on, so that points into it. Please keep noting that the hopper must point the direction it pushes these items to, because otherwise the item will get stuck in one of the hoppers. Next thing we are gonna do here is make a wall of dirt temporarily and place a hopper against it pointing at the dirt. This is an important thing, because if you throw an item, it will try to suck it in. So this is basically the filter we're gonna work with. It can be directly below this movement, but keep in mind that it only filters out the item we are sorting in the system. So let's go ahead and place another hopper pointing that way. Oop, pointing that way, so that we know where the item goes when it's filtered. So if you take a look at this one, it goes in here, into here, and we can make a chest or a retrieval system here, so we can get the emeralds later on. But we need also a junk remover, and that's gonna be this one. So let's just point it down for the moment being, so that when the junk is thrown in, and that's not payment or something, it will go this way into this hopper over here. We can collect that, or we can destroy it in a lava destroyer. But first we're gonna make it so that works. So we're gonna place 2 dirt here, or any other type of block which you prefer, and place a comparator against the filter hopper. This hopper will filter everything out. Now we are gonna dig down a little bit and make sure that this block over here underneath the empty one is empty, and the block here is also gone. First we're gonna place a redstone torch here. Oop, wrong side here, and it will get this hopper powered so that it doesn't subtract items from this hopper here. And because this hopper is pointing to nothing, it will not push the items in this hopper too. So it will only subtract items when the power is strong enough from this side. That way you can make a filter system that will not lag. Anyways, let's just place a repeater down here, no delay, and just 2 redstone, and that's your filter done. The only thing you need to do next is create the filter itself. You need 22 items for that. So let me just get some emeralds from my base, and I will be right back. Welcome back. And no, you cannot take the tiny me. I have 1 stack of emerald out of my vault, which we're gonna place inside this middle hopper here. It's basically the filter hopper here. So you always know that because it's pointing to nothing and it has a comparator behind it. Then we're gonna take 2 rows, and then just the last 4, we're gonna complete it. And to make sure that the filter is working directly, place 1 emerald in the left slot, and it's, as you can see, it subtracts it and stops subtracting, and it will now be in the filter here. Because this is a buffer, so it always keeps 1 item here, so that it will wait until a new item goes down, and then it pushes the new item that way, so that will trigger. So last but not least, we need to make a system that will automatically dispense a card to the user. So what I'm gonna do here is just place a comparator over here with a repeater against it, so that when an item travels through here, because we know that it's always empty normally, it will power this one, and I will gonna take it up there or into the floor. So I think I'm gonna do it into the floor. Let me get a dropper first, and I want to have a hopper too, because we are gonna make it in a floor. So this is the hopper, the input hopper, and on that same level we're gonna place the dropper. Oop, let me get some cobblestone for this one. Let's just go up and place the dropper over here, or you can place it here, which you prefer, but I think this one is better because it's closer to the input, so when a user is standing here and throwing in, they get their cards instead of somebody else picking up the cards. To prevent the system from being empty when somebody uses it, we can just place a hopper against it and just go inside this area here. Because there is nothing here, you can just simply keep placing hoppers, and every hopper has 5 slots for cards in this case. So you can fill this all up when you want to. Even so, you can make a chest up there, which you can only access if you have a protection plugin on the server like I have. So if you have a protection plugin, simply remove the wall. Here's the hopper. And you can place either a chest down, or what's even better, a choco box later on. I will fix that later. But as you might notice, the items that I throw in are here now. So this loop works. The only thing we need to do here is to get this redstone to this this dropper. So I'm gonna go to here, place a block underneath it, because we do not want the other hoppers to get triggered by the thing. So what we are gonna do here is place a redstone line here. Well, we can better do it like this. From here, redstone line here, and then we're gonna make a little hallway behind here. Make sure that there is no hopper touching the redstone line that we are gonna move. So it can be on the same level, but it may not be on a block that's connected to a hopper, because otherwise the hopper gets locked and will not move items anymore. So what I just did is doing this, but as you can see it connects here. To solve that, simply place a block down here and it will block out the redstone line. Because this is a single line redstone, it will travel into the block, into the adjacent dropper. The only thing it touches is this hopper right here, which can be solved very quickly by simply rotating it. So we're gonna remove this one for now and change it to here. It costs a little bit more hoppers, but it will solve the issue with I keep forgetting that's on my... Well, there we go. So now no hoppers is touching that block. Now we can fill everything up to prevent mobs from spawning over here. Or you can light up this whole area. What I normally do is just light up the area with enough torches so that I can reach the redstone in case it's needed. But it's not spawning any monsters inside this little hole where the redstone is right now. So let's go up and let me get some shulker boxes and such, and then we can test it out, shall we? I've taken some stuff, so the first thing that I'm gonna do here is make the ground closed up again. The second thing I'm gonna do is go down here into the redstone area, remove this hopper down here, create a double chest for the loot that goes off it. So when somebody throws in something that doesn't belong in, it will automatically collect it into this this chest. So we're gonna continue. I'm gonna just dig this out because I want to get out of here. Let me turn on my carpet again. As I've shown before, it's a premium feature on my server, but I need to get this jump right to get out. Well, just destroy this one. There we go. There we go. It took some time, but it's done. I'm gonna close this one up again, and let me throw this cobblestone down there because we are not gonna need it. Like, close it. I have made a cyan shulker box, and to make it look nicely, simply place a block down here, and place a shulker box down here, and now it's in the wall. When your ground is protected, nobody can enter that box, but you can access it to put in carts to refill the system. Let me get a second. I must fix something. Killswitch, can you guide the other guy on the TeamSpeak, please, to the other channel?
User joined your channel.
Okay, there we go.
User was moved out of your channel.
Thank you. Let me see here. There are multiple things we need to do first. Is that this hopper was facing the wrong way, so I'm destroying it. You will not get it right now because it gets sucked into the ground. But if you place it again pointing down, it will be working. So, first things first. We need to fill the machine with minecarts. Well, I don't have one here, but I do have some carts upstairs. So let me see in how, there it is, 2 carts. And then go down again. Oh, there are slimes there. Other side. And then put the carts in here. They will get sucked into the machine, into this dropper. As you can see, there are 2 carts are now here. and then simply throw an emerald in. When it's accepted, it will trigger the redstone and dropper will come. But as you can see here, the emerald did not trigger it. So we're gonna take a look here. It's good right here, but I'm gonna take a look where it goes wrong. The item... Oh, it did not move forward. Wait a second. Let me place a chest here. And let's just try it again. I think the redstone was blocked by something. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's normal. A little bit cheaty, but I do not want to make a mess again. Anyways, throw in, and there we have it. A minecart. Throw it in, click, minecart. If it's empty, it will not do anything. As you can see, it heard a small click. So you can always put the minecarts back in here and get it down into the system again. What I'm also gonna do, possibly, is make a special filter. But I'm not sure yet to let them give back the minecart in return for an emerald. But that's not I'm sure of. But anyways, this is closed up. What you can do to prevent people from accessing these two hopper things is very simple, making a carpet and throw it over here. Or making a half slab and throw it on here. So in my case and my opinion, I do not have anything for that yet here on my base, I believe. No, I don't think so. Let me, oh, wait, slime balls. The slime died. Let me see. Do I have anything like that for a slab or a other thing? We had stone before, but where did I leave it? That's andesite. Those are those. Ah, stone. 1, 2, 3, I believe. What's the correct amount for slabs? Simply slide it down, make some slabs, that's correct. And place it on there so it prevents the user from opening the inventories directly and clicking it full of items, for example. So simply do like this. And it's now onto the floor. I have 3 slabs left. Let me see. If I throw jump in here, as you can see, the item got sucked in, but nothing happens because it's not a valid item. See? But if I throw an emerald on here, voila, minecart. So that's basically how that one works. And yeah, to make it a finishing touch, I've created 2 items. This one, and I believe I had an emerald somewhere. Ah, now I know what's wrong with that single emerald before. It was not blocked. I created an emerald with a name. There it is. See? Put 1 emerald in. This is so funny. Oh my god. Stupid mistake. Anyways, let's just create the 2 paintings over here. Put this one there and this one there. If you name an item, put it in an item frame, you can see the text above the item when pointing to it. So, to make sure people are standing on the right spot to get their items, I normally do just this. And place another block here, so they can stay in the corner here. And to make it look a little bit better, you can always use a lamp. I have a lamp here to light up this corner bit. So I'm gonna just remove this one and place a redstone block against it. One nice thing of redstone blocks, it doesn't power anything above or below or something. Only adjacent blocks will get powered. So if I put a lamp here, you can see here there's a lamp. And if you want to make it more smooth, you can remove this slab here and place a normal block below so that it gives a nice corner to buy the items. So I think that's basically it for this episode. I thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, and if you're not subscribed yet, subscribe. And I will see you all next time. Good luck!